Come along today as I try some makeup I've been wanting to try from Sephora and also some items that have been on my to-do list for PR. I get sent tons of PR. In fact, over here on my dining room table, I probably have 40 boxes of PR. So I've picked top things that I couldn't wait to try. I'm wearing it all today. Let's recreate this look together. Sephora haul and PR. Hey, before we get started, I'm really excited that today's video is sponsored by Lily Silk. Lily Silk has worked with me for about a year now, and I absolutely love 100% mulberry silk. I didn't know the difference until I started sleeping on 100% mulberry silk, thanks to Lily Silk. And they are celebrating in the month of August their 12th anniversary. And so you will get a code 12% off if you use my code MMakeup. I'll put this all in details. Also, you buy one, get one 25% off by using code MMakeup25, okay? So real quick, I wanna show you what they sent. Silk scrunchies. Anytime I wear my hair up to sleep, I always use silk so it doesn't snap my hair, break my hair. I love silk scrunchies. You already know I use their silk pillowcases every single night of my life. I'm never without a Lily Silk pillowcase. They sent this gorgeous camisole. I love this so much because let me show you a couple things I would do. One, I'm a lounge girl, so I would just wear it with lounge pants, but I also love sweaters with camisoles. And so I would also pair this with a really long sweater, just something feminine and pretty. Look at how cute that is. I'm just a really casual girl, so this works really great for me. I love this. And I would also wear it with a blazer, so hold on. Okay, and here it is with a beautiful black blazer. I love these collarless blazers. And I would wear this, depending on where I'm going, either with a black tuxedo pant or dark jeans if I was going somewhere a little more fancy, or distressed jeans, or even these lounge pants. But I love the silk with a more structured jacket. I love the feminine with the more tailored. But let me show you what else they sent because I love, love, love this next piece. Look at this beautiful silk shirt. I love it. We've got the covered buttons, not a thin or thick collar, just a really nice size collar. I love that the hem is right about here, and it's a very thick banded hem, so it's just, it's so luxurious. There's nothing cheap about this. I love this. It feels so feminine. But I'm gonna show you how I would style it because I would, because this is so feminine and silky, I'll show you how I'm gonna wear it to Charleston this weekend. So because it's so feminine and flowy, I would pair it with a light, I love the light distressed jean. I tried it on with a dark jean too and it looked great, but I love this light distressed jean. I'm tucking in just one side to make it kind of effortless. I have a few belts upstairs. I may or may not wear a belt with it. And then I have this really cute light blush pink loafer with the little tassel on it because I think adding that little bit of tailoring to it with the distressed jean is just so cool. But I have one more way I'm gonna wear it. You could wear it with a suit. I think it's so pretty with a navy blazer, just with the collar peeking out. It's just so pretty. I paired it with kind of just a kind of slightly casual but dressy pant. I wouldn't wear it together because the navies don't match, but just to give you an idea, I also have a beautiful tuxedo navy jogger pant, and that would be super cool with this. Or what I probably would wear is a really dark wash denim jean, straight leg, and keep it very tailored and feminine on top with a nice jean and a pair of heels. So I absolutely love how versatile these Lily Silk pieces are. Okay, so once again, if you go to the video today, the title of the video, click on it, a drop-down menu will appear and there will be links. But for the 12th anniversary sale. You get 12% off all Lily Silk with the code MMakeup, capital M, AKEUP. And then you get buy one, get one 25% off with the code MMakeup25. It'll all be in the links. So check it out and let me know how you love Lily Silk. I've been a huge fan for over a year now. Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle Spieler. I am the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, a series of over 20 videos on mature techniques. And I use all traditional high-end, mid-range, and drugstore products to help you achieve just a better updated makeup look for our aging face. I'm also an over 25-year professional makeup artist. I come from Hollywood, but I relocated on the East Coast. I still do some Hollywood productions, but YouTube and TikTok have kept me very busy, and I am making full-time income, so I don't work out of the home much anymore. I'm really excited to do my Sephora haul today and also PR that I've been given. So this is PR that I've been wanting to try and also my recent Sephora haul. And I don't even know if you're gonna wanna see any of this. I don't know if this is popular, but I need to start using some of these products, and I got real excited. My whole entire look is inspired by not only this beautiful Lily Silk patterned shirt, but this beautiful Ilia matte eye tint. You know how much I love the Ilia eye tints if you've seen any of my minimalistic videos or my French beauty videos. French women are all about doing the minimal to get maximum beauty, and the Ilia eye tints, you can swipe it on the eye and you're done. And I just think this is such a fun color. It's like a gray blue. So we are gonna do that today because I never wear blue, but I picked this pattern out. I mean, I just love it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get started, and I'll tell you what I've purchased with my own money from Sephora, and I'll tell you what PR I'm using. The first thing I'm using is, I put it on already, but the Caudalie. Let me know if you tried the Caudalie. This is their new Resveratrol, and what it is it mimics retinol, but without any of the side effects of retinol. So you're not gonna get red or flaking. You can use it day and night because you don't have to worry about the sun. It's clean beauty for those of you who are here for clean beauty, and it is safe for pregnant and lactating women. And in their clinical studies, it outperformed retinol. And then they have this eye cream. So they have the serum, and I'm not an eye cream, serum and a face cream. And I've been using this morning and night, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I've worked in high-end department stores in the past, and I always worked, you know, near the Caudalie counters, but I never had really tried it myself except in samples. And I very much love their philosophy of really scientific, proven, but healthy ingredients. And you know, everything stems from the grapevine, which is what their little logo is. You know, they're all about the grape. So I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So that is on first. Now, the first thing I bought from the Sephora haul, because most of you know I am a tinted moisturizer girl, and this is the Rose Ink tinted, it's a luminous tinted serum, and it has the little balls in it of pigment, and it's encased in a serum. And I'm gonna show you how to use it. It's a little light for me. I wish I had gone darker, but I didn't know. I mean, look, that looks like it'd be great, but it's a little too light for me. So that said, this is gonna be great in the winter. It's very pretty on, it's just a little bit too light. And I'm gonna put it on with this really cool Sigma brush. This is the coolest brush. It's got like 2 triangle planes on the top. It's really cool. It's the Sigma 3D Max Kabuki brush. Anyway, I like it. So the first time I put this on, I put it on with my hands and it looked fine. But what I'm seeing with the Chanel product is those little beads need to be broken up. So what I did is I broke it up with the brush and then I started putting it on with the brush. And you know what? It worked. Worked great. But see that beautiful luminous glow it gives? Now remember, it's not gonna give a lot of coverage because it's not a foundation, it's a tinted serum. But a lot of days, this is all I like. I like a tinted serum. And then I'll use, you know, my demi. But see, look, it got rid of some of that pink and red in my face pretty quickly there, right? I don't know, because I'm wearing this light, luxurious silk, I really wanted to go with light makeup. It just seems weird to put on a heavy face of makeup with this really light, luxurious silk. So this is what I'm doing, okay? So again, it's just gonna mimic really pretty skin. This is color 040, 040. Again, I would go darker, but because we're at the beginning of August, I know it's still summer for another month and a half, but I'm over it. So I'm gonna keep this because I know that once like September, October roll around, this is gonna be my perfect color. I'm not gonna even go with a darker color. But let me see. Yeah. I also just shaped my face, so it's amazing how much prettier makeup lays on the skin when there's no facial hair. I'm not telling you at all. I'm not telling you to shave your face, but I love it. And sometimes up here, I might use those little tinkle razors with like a little bit of face oil, but I use a man's razor, but I use Billy. I use the Billy razor. I use the Billy shave cream. I literally put a shave cream on my face like a man and I shave. I do. I do it every other week. Okay, so we have that on. Now, let's put our brows on. This is something I got from Sephora. The minute I saw the title, I'm like, I have to have it because what are they even talking about? This is the Benefit Brow. It's called the Give Me Volumizing Brow Pencil. And it's just a pencil, right? And I'm like, I'm sorry, how is a pencil going to volumize? I thought, well, maybe it's real waxy, or maybe it's got little like fibers built into it. I didn't know what this was, but when I opened it and saw that it was a traditional pencil, I was really surprised. And I don't know how they do it, but they claim this is waterproof, transfer proof, 12-hour wear, and voluminizing. And I'm like, what? How? I don't understand. I just did a TikTok today. I filmed it yesterday, but I just posted a TikTok today because I'm like, I don't understand how this works, but it works. Look at that. Here's this brow. Not bad, you know, for someone who overplucked in the 80s and the 90s, but look at that. It's impressive. So I had to show you that because if you are someone who wants a little bit more bulk in their brow, this would be worth trying. This definitely would be worth trying. And I got color 2.5. It's not as light as blonde, and I would say it's like a taupe. I like taupe in my brows because naturally I have a dark brow, so I like taupe. And my brows are uneven. Most of us are, right? Most of us have uneven brows. If you have even brows, I'm so jealous. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna spend time on that. But then it comes with this on the other side, so you can fluff it up. Really nice. You can see right here, this little broken capillary area is peeking through the tinted serum, but we can get that later with a little bit of concealer. But look at how pretty the skin looks, even though I feel like it's a little too light, but it's okay. It's okay. I think it's pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna do my Kosas Air Brow Gel. This is not new to me. I buy this with my own money, even though Kosas is very generous to me, but they have never sent me brow products, so I buy it with my own money. And I like the clear. I also have the taupe, which is very pretty. It just depends what mood I'm in. It depends where I'm going. It depends what I'm wearing, whether I do taupe or clear. There you go. Okay, so here we are going to start with this really cool Ilia. This is not for everyone, but I have to show you the colors. They're so pretty. Let me get it. When I opened it, I was just like, ooh, ah. Okay, here we go. They're all mattes. So before they had shimmers, and I love them. I wore them a lot in the summer. And now these are all mattes. And I'm gonna do this kind of blue-gray one. The purple one's pretty too. I'd love to do that someday, but. If you could see this front room and all the PR, you would not believe it. Okay, so here's what I like to do. I like to put a little bit on my eyelid. Oops, sorry everyone. And then I like to tap it in with my finger. Some of you will want to use a brush. You absolutely can. I'm going to show you in a minute how it looks with the brush. I'm not using MAC Paint Pot today because I don't need it. I don't need that extra layer. I feel like I need a little bit more right here. And I'm gonna put fake lashes on today because I haven't done fake lashes in a while and I feel fancy in the silk, and so I'm gonna do some fake lashes today. They're really natural though. They look like a natural lash extensions. They're really soft and natural, and I've been wanting to wear them for the longest time. I've never worn them, and I thought, hey, I'll wear them today in my YouTube video. Okay, so there's one coat, and you could just leave it like that if you wanted just a tint, because remember, these are eye tints. But now I am going to put it on with a brush. I am just gonna do it like this. And I'm gonna brush on a second layer. They dry real fast. They dry real fast, so I did it real quickly, okay? Look at that. Is that fun? Who's feeling a little Partridge Family? Little Lori Partridge here. Maybe a little Marsha Brady, but like modern, you know? This is a modern take on it. I just think it's so fun with this. And when I saw these from Ilia, I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try these. I'll do I think my next French beauty video is gonna be French Beauty Evening. I've never done French Beauty Evening makeup. And I think I'm gonna do one of these eye tints, like a deeper matte brown, just kind of smoldery. And look at, is that fun? That's fun. I'm sorry, that is just fun. I love that. Okay, so we have that. And now, you know my love for bronzer. Even though Bella is my favorite bronzer in the world, I am going to actually use Makeup by Mario. And let's see, what did I use in the crease? Maybe this. Makeup by Mario, this is a skin enhancer. It's not even called a bronzer, it's called a skin enhancer. And I like it in the crease. as you all know, I just think it makes a cohesive look on my face. If I'm gonna be wearing bronzer anyway, then putting a little bit on the eye kind of blends it all in. This is a cream product, but it's interesting. It's not, I don't wanna call it cream to powder, but it's not your typical cream, but it's Makeup by Mario. You know, he's gonna only put out something that's unique. He's not gonna try to duplicate. And I love that, okay? And a lot of people wouldn't put bronzer with this icy, but when I wear icy, I have to mix it with warm, otherwise I look too gray. Now, if you have silver hair, you could just wear this eye tint, or you could go into the crease with more of like a cool taupey color, like a cool taupe or a real light gray. Okay, so there we go. There is my eye makeup right there. I love it. And then I'm going to, since I have the Makeup by Mario out, I am going to use it all over my face as a bronzer. And I just go in the outer perimeter. The Makeup by Mario I also bought, gosh, maybe about a month ago from Sephora. So that is not PR. That is, the Ilia is PR, but not the Makeup by Mario. I bought that with my own money. And he also sells a skin perfector, which is kind of like a luminous sheer bronzer to put over this. And I accidentally ordered 2 enhancers instead of an enhancer and a perfector. And so I don't have the perfector. And when I saw some mature women using the perfector, they all loved this enhancer, but not everyone loved the perfector on mature skin. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'll put 1 in my pro kit, keep 1 for me. This is also helping to warm the face since the, something in my eye, because the rose ink is a little bit too light. I have a big mosquito bite on my face. I sat out the other night with a good friend in the jacuzzi. We had so much fun. We were in there for probably 2.5 hours. And now I have mosquito bites on my face, all over my arms, on my back. That's one of the things I really hate about summer is mosquitoes. Okay, just a little bit. Okay. And then, you know, I'm gonna take my Stands Out sponge and I'm going to just blend that all in. I don't know about you all, but I'm getting some really unruly hair through here because of menopause. I will officially be in menopause the end of September if I do not get a period, which I don't think I will because it's been almost a year. I just can't believe it. I can't believe I'm at that age now. Okay, so see how I warmed up my face a little bit and I've got some color on my neck from the beach, and so I'm kind of looking a little bit more matchy-matchy, okay? And then I'm going to take, you know, I use this every video. I can't help it. It's the Gwen Stefani pencil. I use it on my waterline, upper only. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. It's almost like a light periwinkle. It's not like a typical baby blue from the 70s. It's more of like a periwinkle blue and really like silvery without being metallic. There's no metallic in there. It's completely matte. Yeah, it's really pretty. I'm gonna tell you too, something weird's happening that did not happen yesterday. It is balling up after I put on that Makeup by Mario, it started to ball up a little bit. It did not do this yesterday. I did this exact look yesterday. Sometimes I test my looks out, sometimes I don't. But I had to test this look out yesterday because Lily Silk is on Hong Kong time. And so I had to get my video into them for approval, which meant I'm not gonna film my whole YouTube until I have their approval. So I've done this look 2 days in a row. Okay, so I'm not sure why it did that, but now it looks good. It's not balled up anymore, but that was weird. It's weird it did that. It did not do that yesterday. Okay, so I have the black pencil on my waterline that does not transfer. It never goes to the lower waterline. I absolutely love it. Will it, what am I trying to say? Will it stay on you? I don't know. I also bought this Makeup by Mario palette. I really bought it for my pro kit, but I'm quite loving it because it's all mattes. It's very hard anymore to find a palette that's all mattes. And I'm gonna tell you, while I do not watch the Kardashian show, I've never, ever watched the Kardashian show. When I wear this whole palette, I feel very Kardashian, and I think they're beautiful. So I don't mean that in a good or bad way. It's Mario's signature look. It's just the look he created for them. And it's absolutely beautiful. And if you are looking for really good matte shadows for mature eyes, look at that. But they're all warms, right? There's really not any cools. What I like about the black shadow is you can see I'm putting it on with this angled brush by MAC. And I've used this black shadow by him, I don't know, half a dozen times, maybe more. None of it falls. Zero fallout. But I also have a really good brush. And I'm putting it on I'm kind of pouncing it on, but see how that gives a little bit of soft, smoky darkness in the outer corners? Just a little bit, that's all I'm gonna do. Nothing more than that. And then I am gonna take a little bit of my NV+1. This is the Demi NV+1. Normally I don't do Saint products in these videos, but I am today because there's nothing that goes smoky under my eye like this NV1 because it's a wax. So it just looks like natural shadow under the eye and not a shadow, not like an eyeshadow. It looks like natural shadow. And then I take it up into my liner. Sometimes I'll go up over the black just to get a little excess off the brush. And I just love how that looks very airbrushed. And now my under eye has some natural shadowing without looking like makeup. It just really looks like my eyelashes are casting a natural shadow. So that's all I'm doing today for Demi. So I'm gonna put my lashes on real quick. Now, yesterday I used Victoria Beckham. I used her mascara, and I'm going to show you that in a minute because it made my lashes so long and feathery, like really feathery. Like, is she wearing mascara? So for me, I like Tammy Faye Baker. So for me, it wasn't bulky enough. But if you want long, feathery, dark lashes, that is your mascara. It's so good. It's really, really good. But I like bulkier. So I am taking these Ardell's, and they're called Naked Lashes. One, you can barely see a strip. You never, if you're over 45, never buy lashes that have a black strip. You want it to be like that, where it's little knots on an invisible band. And these are the Nakeds. And this is number $4.21. And I had to cut a couple pieces off here and a couple pieces off the end. We never ever wear the full lash. We just don't. We just don't. Unless you have a humongous eye. But it's very rare that I don't cut a lash on my clients. It really has to be someone with a really large eye. Sometimes someone who has a really big eyelid and just big, and they're usually larger skeleton, you know, larger skull. They have that really, really just big eye. Then I sometimes don't have to cut a lash, but pretty much I always cut lashes because you want them to be comfortable. And I use the Duo Quick Set. I don't know how clean it is, probably not, because it's dries so fast. There's got to be something in it that makes it dry that fast. But I like to put the lash on the center of my eyelid first. Then I tack down this side. One of the hardest things of doing lashes on a lot of ethnic eyes have curly lashes. Very hard to get lashes on, fake lashes, when you have a curly lash. Or if you're that type of woman that has real naturally coiled curl hair, it can be very, very difficult to get the lash around your natural lashes because your natural lashes curl so much. It makes it really hard. And I've been using a lash serum. I've been using Grande Lash Serum for 3 years. So my natural lashes curl. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look how, I mean, that looks, to me, that looks so natural. I'm gonna do a little mascara just to blend my natural lashes in because my natural lashes are brown. Like a dark brown, but you can see them against the black lashes. If you looked closely, you won't be able to see on this video, or, you know, if I did a TikTok or if I took a picture, but if you were real up close with me in natural light, you would definitely see it. Okay, there you go. Here's another glue I really like by Kiss. It's got hair stuck to it. This has aloe vera and it has no formaldehyde, and it's Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. It's nice. I like it a lot. It takes a little longer to dry. It's more gentle when you peel it off at night. Like when I peel this off tonight, it's not gentle. It's pretty bonding, but I have to have it in my pro kit. I just have to. Okay, let's see. Gotta make sure these aren't sticky. I always go to the center of the eyelid first. Tack it down, come to the outer eyelid. Oh, these are so pretty. You know what, another reason these are so pretty, these natural, Ardell Natural lashes, is because they are not black. They're black, but they're not black. They're more of like a, I don't know, they're definitely black, but they're like a softer black. They're not like a crazy black. And then there's one lash, I don't know if you can see it, but it literally goes up to my eyebrow. That's weird, we're not gonna, I don't ever recommend cutting your lashes, ever. but that one was way too long. Okay, what do we think? And see, with those beautiful lashes on now, the Ilia, you just see like peaks of it, but you don't see like, you know, this right in your face. I love it. I love it. Okay. We will do, let's see, we will do something sticking. What is sticking? Okay, better. I'm gonna do a little mascara, but I'm gonna wait for that to dry. So I'm gonna do a new concealer. I tried it yesterday because it's PR. Lawless sent it to me. Lawless is the beauty brand that makes my favorite lip plumping balm in the world. And it's full coverage. It's called Conceal the Deal, but it's Seal with an S. Conceal the Deal, Lawless. It's clean beauty. It's at Sephora. I absolutely love this brand, but I'd never tried their concealer because I see full coverage and I'm like, not for me. No way. No, thank you. But man, they nailed my colors. So one is peachy and one is light. I'm going to show you how I used them yesterday, and I was so impressed, even like 6 hours later. So I'm going to take a little of the peach, kind of tap it on the hand first. But what does peach counteract? Peach counteracts blue and purple, right? Blue and purple. Sorry about that, my TikTok alarm went off. Okay, so do you see how I have this peachy color and I've put it right? And this is the brush that comes with Lawless too, and I really like it. I'm putting the peach right where I'm like really reddish purple, because remember the red has a lot of blue in it, and then purple is purple. So the peach counteracts that. But I'm just doing the peachy color. You can see it right here. I just have it in that tear trough. I don't have it anywhere else. I might do the tiniest bit on this red spot, because remember, red has a lot of blue and broken capillaries, which is what this little spot is. Nice. Has a lot of blue in it, and so that's why I did the peach over it. Okay, then they sent me this color. This one's called Ballet, the peachy one that's in my tear trough. See? Looks great. Let me see close up. I put it on kind of, I put it on lightly. I'm not real heavy-handed because, I'm not a concealer fan. But do you see how it has a nice sheen? And it's not showing a lot of texture. Are my dents still there? Yes, my dents will always be there. Okay, now I'm gonna take some shell and just taking a little tiny bit. Ooh, that's too much. That's okay. I'm gonna go in the outer eye because it kind of lifts. But I got too much on that brush. Put some around my nose. Okay. Just super lightly. And what's ever left on the brush, I'm gonna take it down just a little bit to kind of help cover some of those veins. I'm really not liking these veins, everyone. Look at how that lifts my corner eye. I love this trick. But guess what? It's not just social media or Pinterest makeup. It's actually if you were here in my home with me, if I invited you over for coffee and you were here in my home, this would look so pretty close up. Because look, do you see that sheen? Does that look heavy? No, it does not look heavy. You can still see a little bit of my skin peeking through, but that's how I like to wear concealer. I want it to look like skin. Now, the big trick, the big trick. People are like, how do you get concealer to not crease? I take my ring finger and I pat it all out, okay? And for me, I crease a lot right here. There's this little crease here and here. You know, it's where your eyelid, it's where your lower eyelid creases into your under eye. And then what I do is I take my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray and I spray some on the back of my hand like a little puddle. And then I take either a beauty blender or my Stands Out sponge and see how wet that is. I really get it wherever I put that concealer. And then I'm telling you, last night, I know 6 hours isn't a full day, but I put my makeup on in the afternoon, and so at 10 at night I took it off. But I'm telling you, 6 hours later, this concealer still looked very pretty. It still had that sheen, it's still, and yet they call it high coverage, right? They call it full coverage. Oh great, we have lawn service starting. Of course we do. If that's my neighbor, I'm gonna have a fit. Nope, it's not. I don't know who it is. Okay. So we have all that done. Now we're gonna go in with the Victoria Beckham real quick. I want to show you what it looks like. It's heavy. I love a heavy mascara. Look at this tiny brush, and it's slightly curved. Oh, it's also, it's called smudge-free lifting mascara. So for those of you who, you know, get that nice lift, but after a couple hours your lashes fall flat, this keeps them lifted all day. And it's real tiny, so you can get real close to the base of the eye. In fact, let me show you in comparison with my favorite mascara, the Pat McGrath. I also love Thrive, you know that. But look at the difference in wands. Look at that. So, you know, I like the big fat wands because I like to look like Tammy Faye Baker. Okay, so I'm gonna go just like that. That's it. That's all I need. I'm just doing the tiniest amount on my natural lashes only. And then because she claims it's smudge free, and it must be because I used it yesterday and it did not smudge. In fairness though, I was home most of the day in air conditioning. But I'm telling you, if you like long, feathery, dark lashes and you want people to kind of wonder if you're wearing mascara, this is the mascara for you. Because it looks really, oops, wrong one. This is my brush spoolie for my brows, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Okay, there. And doesn't my under eye look so bright and pretty? But look, when I do this, there's my dents. When I do this, they're gone. Okay, so we're just gonna hold our head high all day. Okay, I have my bronzer on real quick. For blush, I'm gonna do the Laura Mercier Provence, her liquid, or what are these called? Tinted Moisturizer Blush, okay? This is Provence. Because I'm doing this like icy blue eye, I want my blush to be natural and subtle. And I'm gonna squeeze a little on the back of my hand, and I take a flat kabuki brush. And I love these Laura Mercier tinted because they look like skin. See? You can see a little of my skin and a little bit of my texture. but it looks like skin. It's really pretty, looks like skin. I love it. Some of you would want to powder over it to cut some of that shine. I don't want to. I don't think I'm powdering at all today. And that's my choice, right? Just like you get a choice to powder if you want. And some days I do. It really depends what products I have on my face. Some days I feel really, if I'm real shiny all through here and here, I will do a light powder because I don't want to look greasy. I want to look like a glazed donut, but I don't want to look greasy. But it's great. We can be as shiny as we want through here because that's not going to look greasy. That's just going to look glowy. I cannot believe someone chose to do their lawn on a Friday. It's one of the reasons I filmed today because no one does Friday around here. Okay, and that's the Sigma brush, the flat kabuki. It's the flat kabuki F80. Isn't that pretty? That was PR. This was PR. Okay, I'm gonna take my favorite lip liner in the world, and then we're almost done. ColourPop BFF. Bought it with my own money. For some reason, it's the perfect color on me. On me. Might not be on you, but it's just slightly deeper and warmer, just slightly, than my own lip color. I'm feathering in my lips on the side, but I'm not drawing the line. Now, I would prefer just doing my lip balm with this. That's my favorite look, but I need to show you this because I bought this with my own money. This is the Dior Transfer Proof Lipstick. And for mature gals, it's hard to keep lipstick on, right? This is number 100, so it's really kind of basic and nude. I wore it yesterday. And even 4 hours later, it was still on. It did not budge. I did the white tissue test. It didn't come off on the tissue. I did kissing on the back of my hand. It did not come off on that either. Here's the one I kept doing yesterday. Look, nothing on there. So it's impressive. Now, is it dry? Even after 4 hours, if I touch my lips, they feel velvety. So I would say it dries velvety, but to me, because I'm such a lip balm girl, to me, they felt dry internally. Like I'm like, my lips feel dry, but when I went like this, I'm like, well, that doesn't feel dry. So they do stay velvety, but the reason I wanted to tell you about it is because some of you have trouble keeping lipstick on, and I'm telling you, this did not transfer. It looked exactly the same. I did a TikTok, so you can even go watch it, because I'm not doing a timestamp here, but on my TikTok, I wore it like 4 hours, and then I did a follow-up, and it didn't budge. And you could put a gloss over it if you wanted. Obviously the gloss would transfer, but that is the new Dior, and that's color 100. I am going to put this in my pro kit because this is such a pretty color for brides. And then I could put any gloss. I could put a pink gloss over it. I could put a peach gloss over it, but that ain't going anywhere, okay? That ain't going anywhere. Look, that ain't going anywhere. So that is a phenomenal formula, and it really does work. And like I said, even 4 hours later, it wasn't like those Maybelline ink liquid inks or the NYX inks or any of those liquid long wearing. It's not. It stays really, really pretty like this, okay? So let's see. What do we think? Am I missing anything? I don't think I'm missing anything. I love it. I love it. Now, if I was going out with friends to grab lunch or dinner or going shopping somewhere or whatever, going out with my husband, I would do a lip balm instead. I'm a lip balm girl. I love it. But I think this is so pretty. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. I hope that I was able to try some products that you were interested in so you could see how it looks even close up. It's great. I love it. If you are here for more mature content, would you please follow, and you can even click the notification bell so that you can always be aware of my videos. Every Wednesday night, I do a Saint video, and every Saturday, I do traditional makeup videos. So thank you so much. Thanks for listening and watching my little try on with Lily Silk. That was a lot of fun because I don't ever do anything like that. And I will see you next week. Bye for now.